Yes, on my way to trial and talking to my wife about AI and what that all means, etc. And there's all these attorneys that are crying, singing the blues, looking for the bunch of evidence just fell out. Luckily, it's all paper. Anyway, the point of the matter is AI lawyers crying alcoholism, bourbon into their bellies, eating too much fatty foods, fatty liver lawyers. But the truth of the matter is it's not a question of what's going to get replaced with AI. It's a question of when AI fully becomes part of our society, what will be valued? If you want to succeed in the future, you can't cry about what's going to change. You have to predict what will be valued. And after long and thoughtful analysis, at the end of it, I've come to the realization that probably what will happen is that in the future, after AI and the metaverse takes over, having sex with another actual organism, human being, physical, biological, smelly human being will be the premium that rich people will pay for. And I'm thinking it'll go something like this, right? So initially, it'll be the rich people that can afford to go into the metaverse and have all this crazy sex digitally with bodysuits that are mimicking, nipple stimulation and all this other kind of stuff that goes on. They can only afford it. The poor people will still be stuck with internet images and maybe like a low-rate vibrator or something on their genitals. That'll be the basic. But once the metaverse becomes more and more accessible and the bodysuits are able to integrate human nerves into the system, more accessible, then this exotic sex thing, having sex on top of skyscrapers, screwing a cloud, whatever it is, amphibians, whatever crazy thing you could imagine will all be possible and eventually will become utterly boring. Absolutely boring. At no point will anyone be excited anymore that they can do whatever they want. At that point, the wealthy will remember the legend of old school biological sex. It'll be a nostalgic sex, in which case only the wealthy then will be able to disconnect from the metaverse and go on a date. And the reason it'll only be the wealthy is because you'll have to afford to pay for an exoskeleton because everyone's bones will be rubber by then because everyone will be Wall-E blubber asses. And so only the rich will get exoskeletons to go have disgusting human biologic sex like in the old days, in the same way that these French like to eat the disgusting smelly cheese. So ultimately all of this is going to put regular sex on a high premium.